Human emotions are a complex and fascinating topic that scientists have been studying for decades. From happiness to anger, fear to love, our emotions play a crucial role in shaping our lives. But what exactly are emotions, and how do they work? In this article, we'll be discussing the science of human emotions and understanding our feelings. First, let's define what emotions are. Emotions are complex psychological and physiological states triggered by specific events or circumstances. They are often accompanied by feelings of pleasure or displeasure and can motivate us to take action. For example, when we see a loved one, we may feel happy and inspired to hug them. Conversely, we may fear and be motivated to flee when we feel threatened. Emotions are also closely related to our physiological responses, such as changes in heart rate, blood pressure, and hormones. This is why we might feel our heart racing when we're excited or our palms getting sweaty when we're nervous. Our body's response to an emotional stimulus is known as emotional arousal, a complex process involving multiple brain regions. There are many different emotions, but they can generally be grouped into two categories: basic and complex. Primary emotions are universal and evolutionarily ancient and include emotions like happiness, anger, fear, and sadness. These emotions are hardwired into our brains and are triggered by specific stimuli, such as seeing a loved one or feeling threatened. They are considered innate and activated automatically without conscious effort. On the other hand, complex emotions are more nuanced and can be influenced by various factors, such as personal experiences and cultural norms. Examples of difficult emotions include guilt, shame, and envy. In addition, they are considered learned and are triggered by a combination of cognitive, social, and cultural factors. As a result, they are more challenging to understand and manage than basic emotions. Now let's take a closer look at the brain and how it processes emotions. The brain's emotional processing center is known as the limbic system, which includes the amygdala and the hippocampus. The amygdala is responsible for the initial emotional response to a stimulus, while the hippocampus helps to process and store dynamic memory. So, for example, when we see a snake, the amygdala triggers a fear response, and the hippocampus keeps the memory of the snake as a potential threat. Other brain areas, such as the prefrontal cortex, regulate emotions and decision-making. The prefrontal cortex is responsible for cognitive control and involves decision-making, planning, and problem-solving. It also plays a role in regulating emotions by inhibiting the activity of the amygdala and other emotional regions of the brain. Emotional intelligence, or the ability to recognize, understand and manage emotions, is essential to understanding our feelings. Emotionally intelligent individuals can identify their own emotions and the emotions of others and use this knowledge to control their behavior and relationships. In addition, they can understand and appreciate the feelings of others, which allows them to communicate more effectively and build stronger relationships. Emotional intelligence can be developed through mindfulness, emotional regulation, and empathy. Mindfulness is the practice of being present at the moment and paying attention to one's thoughts and emotions without judgment. It's a powerful tool for understanding and managing emotions, as it allows us to become more aware of our emotional states and respond to them more constructively. Emotional regulation is the ability to control and manage our emotions. This can include techniques such as deep breathing, visualization, and cognitive behavioral therapy. These techniques help us constructively manage our feelings by reducing negative and increasing positive emotions. For example, deep breathing and visualization can be used to reduce feelings of anxiety and stress. In contrast, cognitive behavioral therapy can change negative thought patterns contributing to emotional distress. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's an essential aspect of emotional intelligence, as it allows us to understand and appreciate the emotions of others, which can improve communication and relationships. Likewise, empathy can be developed through practices such as active listening, perspective taking, and compassion. Emotional expression is another crucial aspect of understanding our emotions. Emotions are often communicated through nonverbal cues such as facial expressions, tone of voice, and body language. Therefore, it's essential to be aware of our emotional expressions and be able to read the emotional expression of others. This can help us to understand and communicate our emotions more effectively. For example, if we're angry, we might clench our fists, furrow our brows, and speak loudly and forcefully. These nonverbal cues are clear indicators of our emotional state and allow others to understand our feelings. Similarly, if we're able to read the emotional expression of others, we can better understand how they're feeling and respond more appropriately. Emotions are a crucial part of the human experience, and understanding them can help us navigate our lives more effectively. From fundamental to complex emotions, our feelings play a significant role in shaping our behavior and attitudes. Understanding how emotions are processed in the brain, developing emotional intelligence, and expressing emotions effectively, can all help us better understand and manage our emotions. Emotions are a complex and fascinating topic, and there is still much to learn about how they work. However, by understanding the science of human emotions and applying this knowledge to our lives, we can improve our emotional well-being and live more fulfilling life. Thanks for watching, and do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe for more videos.